Hello and welcome back to our introduction to ES6 on freeCodeCamp. This is declare a read-only variable with the const keyword. The keyword let is not the only new way to declare variables. In ES6 you can also declare variables using the const keyword. Const has all the awesome features that let has, with the added bonus that variables declared using const are read-only. They are a constant value, which means that once a variable is assigned with const, it cannot be reassigned. So here we see our const favPet is assigned cats. If we try and update it to dogs, it will return an error. As you can see, trying to reassign a variable declared with const will throw an error. You should always name variables you don't want to reassign using the const keyword. This helps when you accidentally attempt to reassign a variable that is meant to stay constant. A common practice when naming constants is to use all uppercase letters with words separated by an underscore. This is something I'm still getting used to, but it comes in handy again when you want to declare a variable that you don't want later on to be accidentally overwritten. It will throw an error right away. So note, it is common for developers to use uppercase variable identifiers for immutable values and lowercase or camelCase for mutable values, objects and arrays. In a later challenge, you will see an example of a lowercase variable identifier being used for an array. So change the code so that all variables are declared using let or const. Use let when you want the variable to change and const when you want the variables to remain constant. Also rename variables declared with const to conform to common practices, meaning constant should be in all caps. So let's take a look at this. So we have the var here, and we have a variable called sentence, and it's assigned a string which is passed in, and it'll say that that word plus is cool. So this one is something we would want to be able to reuse. So this one we would want it to be let. We'd want it to be let because again, it's something that we're going to be passing in and might change every time it's passed in. Then here we have var I equals 0. Again, we wouldn't want this to be constant, so we would also make it let because it's going to be changing every time through the loop here. So I'm thinking maybe they do want this to be constant. Let's see, because we are learning constant, so let's change this to sentence all uppercase. So this should pass it. I was just thinking maybe sentence would be something that we would change, but it actually isn't. String is the thing that's going to be changing, and that's this str. So that will be changing, and we don't need to declare that as const. Just sentence which we never want to change. Let's run test. So console.log should be changed. Where's that at? It's here. Oh, so we do want that all caps. Okay, so now it should console log this sentence here. We're passing in freeCodeCamp, which will pass freeCodeCamp is cool, and save it into sentence, and then we will log sentence. So it should work now, and we did pass. So let's look at that. Running test, test complete, console output. freeCodeCamp is cool, and it did that a bunch of times. We're actually doing it the string length, which is a lot of times actually, because it's 4, 4, and 4, and that's 12. So 12, it should probably be like 24 times, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That was pointless in counting, but you guys can see how it works. So just to go over this again, the const keyword basically is used when we're not going to change that variable at all. We use let when we can change it, or we only want to define it within the scope that it's used in. And as you guys, as long as you guys are understanding that, you're getting this lesson, and I'll see you in the next one.